Yo, what up gamers? Welcome to my Hardcore ADC Nuzlocke Challenge. In the League of Legends Nuzlocke Challenge, failure means your champion is disabled and you cannot play them again. The two main versions are that failure is either losing on a champion or dying on a champion. In this Hardcore ADC Nuzlocke Challenge, I'm not allowed to either lose or die, meaning that even going deathless will still disqualify my champion if it is a loss, and vice versa. I'm also limited to only playing bot lane with ADC champions, so my initial pool is limited to only 21 champions. However, we've introduced a rule where if I get a pentakill, then that is my one chance at reviving a champion. We're starting this challenge at the very bottom of the ladder in Iron 4, and we'll see how far we can climb before we lose every ADC. Will I get to bronze, silver, gold? I honestly have no idea because I've never tried anything like this, but I'm excited to find out. Keep watching to enjoy this journey with me, and subscribe to keep up with future episodes. Yo, what up gamers, I'm Produark, and welcome to episode 13 of Trying Not to Die Like My Life Depends on It. I guess we'll try and help them out here. I don't know how much we can really do though. Nope, not anything. I guess I was too late. My bad. Wow, they're still going for it. That is brave. Actually, it's just he alone. That is even braver. Anyway, we are playing Kai'Sa this game with the Seraphine against the Tristana Taric. Since we're playing against Tristana, I'm running Exhaust this game. You always want to run Exhaust as the ADC against Tristana to make sure that whenever she jumps on you, even if the support isn't in lane, you can always just exhaust her as long as that's up, and she's never going to be able to win a fight where she's exhausted, not unless she gets really, really fed. So, they're running double heal for whatever reason, so... Fortunately, that means I don't have to rely on my support actually getting good heal timing. You know, trying to time it before the enemy ignite. If I need that to win a fight. She can just time her heal whenever she wants, and so long as I'm alive, I will get the full value of the heal. She's a bit AFK. Yeah, I don't want to trade too heavily there. Okay, I'm already level 2 thanks to Seraphine missing XP. What the hell? Heal me, heal me! Heal me! Heal me! Oh my god, man. If she'd healed me, I would have had movement speed so I could take less damage, man. Oh, that fucking sucks. Who cheeses like that, man? We're actually a little bit lucky that Seraphine actually decided to ward there. Oh, this is such an unfortunate start for not dying. So we're now in a bad position in this lane. I actually may just want a base to make sure that I don't get, well, not unlucky, but you know, like all end when I could be killed. I've got exhaust up, but I mean, with this HP, honestly, she would just need to just keep jumping in after she gets the reset, and I would die. Oh, thank you now for the heal. Yeah, that actually turned out to be annoying, because if I had been controlling the heal, I would have taken way less damage during that gank. Honestly, in hindsight, it may have been worth it just to flash, just to avoid all that damage. Annoyingly enough. Because I doubt she would go for a regank before going for the rest of her camps, right? Oh my god! Okay, I have to exhaust her here, and we have to flash out. Wow, so much for the no regank. Huh, shit, I guess she went for a blue? Yeah, she did. I was actually kind of worried about that. That's why I went to place a ward, even though I assumed, you know, if she had left, she would be going to her top side. Alright, we'll grab longsword and the refillable here. Unfortunately, we're gonna miss some XP. Actually, okay, the wave stat is not as bad as it could have been. Just on a shove that one she shouldn't have. Can you not hit the minions when you shouldn't do either, please? Thank you. Okay, yeah, this isn't too bad overall. It's just a shame that I had to waste both summoners there. I'm actually just slightly behind in a lane where I should just be, you know, super ahead just by virtue of being a smurf against an iron player, but it will. At this point, I have to wonder if the Kindred is a smurf as well. I'll check in a sec. Because she seemed to notice that Yi was on her blue buff and then went to invade his blue to counteract that. And she's successfully so far preventing me from getting a lead.
This skin lives on me and hunts with me.
Anyway, this is a disaster of a wave state that Tristana left this in for some reason. This is a really good frame. I'm just gonna keep freezing this. I'll drag it out a little bit. There we
I
go.
can make a difference.
Just making sure it doesn't go to turret so she misses even more farm. Yeah, I can't tell yet whether the Kindred is smart or not. She might be. She might also have just been lucky with
Stay aggressive.
taking her particular course of action against Smurf. Yeah, Tristana's just missed out on a lot for absolutely no reason, so I actually have my lead back.
Running is only half.
I don't know how it takes Iron players so long to get back into lane, man.
I was spared for a reason.
Yeah, I literally have a CS lead for no reason now. Quite a big one too. Part of that is because well, it's as much because she left the wave in a terrible state when she recalled, as much as her just then after that taking ages to get back into lane, which made it even worse that she left the wave in such a bad state. I'm actually kind of scared to place a ward. Because if I get ganked by Kindred at the same time as Tristana jumps in on me... Okay, we see Kindred. I can ward then.
I will make a difference.
But in theory, if that happened, that could be pretty bad for me. Oh, just as I waste my W. Okay, I wasn't paying attention, but I'm gonna guess from that ping that Kindred is bot side. Also, there's a pink there, which I didn't notice until now, and if I clear it, I am again at risk of dying to Kindred if she happens to be there. Just purely because the enemy Tristana can engage from such a high range away. Okay, we see Kindred.
Exploit their mistakes.
And I'm gonna try and shove this in. At this point, I'm pretty sure we're not getting ganked because Tristana's too low to follow up. There we go.
Found you. Hit and move.
Oh. Well, he's going for it. We'll try and help. Well, I tried to help. Okay, we'll just crash this wave, I guess. Because I think Tristana right now is maybe trying to base, and if she doesn't, then Seraphine... What the hell? What did that die to? If she doesn't, then Seraphine has a pretty good chance of just trying to kill her in the turret. I don't so much. I don't have a high range of my abilities as Seraphine does. But Seraphine by herself should be pretty good at pressuring Tristana in the turret. Anyway, she has actually based, we can tell by now, so... Do they need my help? Not really, no. Well... If I'm unlucky, Kindred will show up and actually steal the Drake, because I'm not helping them. But the odds of that are pretty low. So I'm just gonna grab the solo plating and just leave. There we go. Get a good recall here too. Actually, I don't even need to bother with this ward at this elo. It's mainly to prevent cheese when I get back into lane. I doubt they're gonna go for it. For example, it would give me information of Tarek just sneaking up, like staying out of vision until these minions are dead, then sneaking into this brush, sneaking to this one, sneaking to this one, and then just pretending like he's not in the lane until I go aggressive on Tristana, right? But yeah, that's pretty unlikely to happen at this moment.
Let go of the anger. It does not serve.
I actually kind of want to do this Grump, just to deny from Kindred. Actually, did you already do it? I assume he probably did.
This place is beautiful.
Mark must have just been left over on the map, as he usually does. Either that or Kindred snuck it without Yi even checking it. There is a chance that she did actually steal it. No, okay, if she's topside, then I doubt it. And now that she's topside, we know that we're safe to just go aggressive here. Has this Tarek ever used an E, by the way? Because I'm ready to dodge it at any second, but he just never does it, that I've noticed.
Dominating. Shut down.
This suit hunts in the manner I choose.
He might just be trolling. Because I did see him randomly flash earlier as well. I didn't mention it, but I'm sure you guys saw it too. I don't know, man. Every other, like literally every game has somebody trolling. Usually on the enemy team. It's a bit unlucky because it would be more entertaining for this challenge if I was the one that had trolls. Instead, the games just seem far too easy because it's just People like that.
I came for the hunt, but I'll stay for the fruit.
Yeah, that W is all the poke I can do under turret. Okay, turret is back. We still see Kindred topside. We know we don't have to be afraid of her.
An ally has been slain.
The only thing we have to be concerned about is Xerath. Very low chances of him ganking, though. It does happen occasionally that a Xerath player will gank, but for the most part, they don't really try and do anything except ult.
Exploit their weakness.
You have to watch out for that, but when we're this healthy, it's very unlikely it would ever lead to anything. Okay, that's her. Gonna aggressive. I won't even bother exhausting here, because it's just not even close, is it? Zero chance she was gonna kill Surf in there.
Albeit
Oops. Okay, I'm just gonna call it a day there. Yeah, this time I won't bother placing a trinket. I'll just save that for warding later on. I just wanna grab my
the moving
items.
lives longer.
We didn't have enough minions to do much damage to the turret anyway. Even if we got one plating, it also doesn't even change how much I can get with this base. So... Oh, come on, she hit the minions. Why? It ruins the wave state. Unless Tristana fixes it when she gets back. See how fast the minions are dying now?
Falling. The needles.
Especially if she keeps using abilities.
Hunt.
I keep getting baited by the Kindred passive into thinking Gromp is up.
I came back
I was actually gonna farm the Gromp there because it wouldn't deny me any farm and it wouldn't let me, and it wouldn't miss any farm whatsoever. Like even if I got into lane as fast as I could, I was already gonna miss that entire wave thanks to Seraphine, and it wouldn't cost me any more of the next wave, so it would just be a net plus for me if I could have got that Gromp,
Monsters are everywhere.
since I could farm it so fast. Oh come on, now she moves.
Close doesn't count.
An enemy has been slain.
Hello, Kindred.
I return stronger than I left.
Funnily enough, pretty much all of our kills are actually just on the Olaf, so... I suppose it's not too doomed a game at the moment for the enemy team. There's a chance that they could like try and pull this back and it actually becomes an interesting game instead of just yet another stomp. But has been no challenge whatsoever to stay alive. Okay, this time I'm exhausting. There we go. I don't want to ult then because I'm not going to be able to kill her. I'll just harass her and I'm not going to waste my ult further. Just harass. If she hadn't healed, then I could have ulted in for the kill. Okay, now we've got cooldowns up. And I just hit her with the W, which is damage, so that time I could actually go for it. Patience. With any luck, we got a third here before the platings go down. Oh, thanks for taxing us, Yi. Very kind of you. So we're gonna go for the Kraken Slayer, obviously. I'll just sell my refillable for a long sword. It would be okay to just go for a dagger here as well. But I'd rather not, because I do need to grab a double longsword soon for my Q evolve, and I don't want to risk not being able to grab a longsword because I got a dagger instead. So I'm just gonna go for the longsword. Even if I've been selling my refillable. I don't need it at this stage anyway. I got plenty of sustain from my bloodline and my Doran's Blade. Obviously the refillable would help, but it's just less impactful at this stage of the game. Oh, what is this block, man? I couldn't escape that Xerath W. Yeah, since nobody's pressuring bot at the moment. Nice. I have a lot of time to just keep pressuring mid here and do some turret damage. Oof, do I want to fight here? Ooh, that's a Xerath ult. One. No! Okay, thank god she didn't have ult then, because I meant to one-shot her before she had a chance to ult while she was still CC'd, but just didn't quite work out. She just barely left. Yes, let's go. Nice.
Two down.
Your team has destroyed,
Yeah, so still nobody's pushing boss, so that just allows me to stay here.
has destroyed a turret.
By the way, I really should have blue trinketed over here while we were trying to get this turret, because, you know, if I do get flanked here, that's like pretty much the only chance I have of dying. Kindred on her own probably wasn't going to be able to do much, but it's good to at least have information and make the decision beforehand whether I want to try and fight her or not. Instead of having her sneak up on me and I don't have a choice but to try and fight back. Or just take for damage. I for sure could have escaped there without dying if I just ran, but would have been a lot of damage that I wouldn't be dealing back. Anyway, yeah, this Olaf is pretty monstrous. I'm not really gonna have to do much here, I don't think. What if he's a smurf?
Don't die. This world has
Alright, I'm getting out now.
changed. We
Can get
decide.
my long sword. I didn't have to sell the refillable in the end. In the end anyway, but I will. Just gonna buck off to a point where I can't really get flanked except by the side. Not from behind. Even safer would be going all the way to the turret, but I don't think that will be necessary.
That's enough for the moment. The zoom.
Okay, so finally somebody is shoving in the spot wave, which means there will be a way for me to catch here. And I should respond to that. Instead of just grouping again.
The hunting ground has changed, but the hunt is the same.
She might be going into one of the brushes to try and chase me. Ooh, Gromp is up. I'm gonna take that. Before she does. I shouldn't use W actually, I should save that just in case I want to use it for a champion. Okay, Kindred actually did base. And Kindred and Olaf actually did die, so they got a big shutdown off of him. And they got a shutdown off of Yi. This, I don't want to say this is good news. It's not good news for my game, but it's good news for my video. It sure makes things more interesting, doesn't it? Will this be the comeback? Will it not be? Stay tuned to find out.
This skin lives on me and hunts with me.
Yeah, I don't want to overly commit to this turret. I'm not going to be able to get the turret, I don't think. Definitely not without blue trinket up. I just can't take that risk. I could just base already. I would have
Difference here.
Phantom Dancer, which gives me evolve. I think I will do that. There we go. I'm also actually going to be headed towards the Navori third item.
I'll be back for more.
Oh my god, I just filled this 3 times in a row? Is it 4? 4 times in a row. There we go. Not 5 times in a row. Let's go. That was the evolve animation cancel, in case any of you don't know about that. Where you use recall almost immediately after starting the animation for your evolve. Did it on the first go with Q earlier. There we go. Yeah, Navori should be pretty good for survivability. Because we can have pretty much no cooldown E. As for damage, I don't know how it really compares to Infinity Touch. I suppose against squishy comps it's going to be less damage. Because I should only have time for 1 Q per squishy champion anyway.
I refuse
Before they die. But against tankier comps, you could definitely do more DPS with Navori than you could with Infinity Touch probably. Because you get your Q on such low cooldown and your Q does so much damage. This guy should be okay. Oh, damn. Damn, so close. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. What the hell was that? No way. What? Did he forget where she used stopwatch? Because it seemed to know that she was doing it, but then the shot after the stopwatch was just way off. Anyway, we're stealing all of Kindred's camps here. Denying her a lot of gold, a lot of XP. Plugging them into myself instead. I guess I'll leave the wolf down. You can just take the wolf as well if you have like full control over the map. And you know the next spawn is going to be going to you as well anyway, but I'm not too confident that I will be going for them anytime soon again. Even if I hit that, yeah, I'm not going to follow it up with an R, because I don't want to risk dying. There we go. That was a really bad ult, Vax. Were you just trying to kill steal or what? No, she doesn't have ult.
Do better next time, Kaiser.
I mean, can we even really go for the Nexus here? I don't think so. Or the Nexus turrets. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna walk away. I might as well spend some gold. I don't have Navori yet. Okay, nice. But I do have a lot of components, and they will give me a lot of extra damage. If I wanted to stick around for Navori itself, that would take a while, and in the meantime we might get into a big fight where I would die if I don't spend my gold. You know, if I want to abuse my lead, like for example, right now, Kindred actually has better items in her inventory than I do. But I'm obviously way more fed than her, right?
Look closely.
Oh wait, actually, am I? No, wait, I'm not, actually, no, I guess we are about even. Even now that I spent the gold, I guess we're still about even-ish.
Double kill.
Big difference is that I guess my champion is just naturally strong on the mid-game anyway, and I've also got the Dorn's Blade over her. I'll just farm this. We'll also go for the Scuttle Crab if it's up. We could try and go for the Baron, that's for sure. Even, in fact, me and Yi alone would be enough to duo it just because Yi is so strong at doing Barons. So this should be plenty good. We can at least just start this and just see if the enemies respond or not. If they don't, then it's just going to be a free Baron. As far as I can tell, they're not going to. Their jungler is just busy farming top lane. Okay, I've already got enough for Navori, so I'm just gonna go ahead and base for that. Okay, well, looking at Olaf's match history, I'm pretty sure that he is a Smurf. Relatively sure. He might be a Smurf. He's probably a Smurf. Not so sure about Kindred, but again, she might be. It's hard to say, because I could definitively tell if they were like a Diamond Smurf and Iron, right? But if it's just like a Gold Smurf or a Plat Smurf, it's hard to tell, really, whether their recent match history is Smurfing or just lucky. A Diamond Plus player would be much easier to identify, just because of how hard they would be stomping. Maybe I should have let him have that, considering I already had a red. Okay, let's go fight with my new Navori. Show off my new toy. Okay. Not gonna overcommit for the kill there. Damn. This Seraphine just loves to heal at random times, huh? Finally I hit somebody, but it gets blocked by the Guardian. So I can get a pretty low cooldown with Navori, but only if I'm actually hitting stuff that I can crit. I can't crit on the turret. Okay. There we go. Oh, we just got an Infernal Soul. Wait, could this be the Penta? I doubt it. This is a triple, but I need to kill one more person to keep the quad drop, and then I would need to wait for Hero to revive. Oh, Tristana's just AFK, isn't she? Yeah, I just realized I haven't seen her in a while. Yeah, no penta from me then. How unfortunate. Another deathless game though. I think we have a streak of like 6 deathless games now, which is good. No losses either during that time. We're doing good, but we still haven't revived any of our fallen soldiers, which I feel an obligation to revive. It's weighing on my conscience every day that they remain dead. Those 3 fallen soldiers, of course, are Misfortune, Ezreal, and Aphelios. Okay, so 90 LP Iron 2. Or, sorry, Iron 3. Just one more win should put us in Iron 2. Last time I was in this position, though, where I was 1 win away from promoting, I actually lost my first game, which I'd never expected to happen in Iron. So, you never know, I could just lose my next game as well. There is a precedent. Yeah, this Olaf did even more damage than me. I'd be surprised if he's not a Smurf. His recent games are all stomps. Well, mostly. Even like he does have some losses, a lot of losses, but he's doing pretty well even in the losses mostly. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, gamers.